Welcome back, fourth graders. Hope you had a great weekend. We are now going on to our fifth post-it note for figurative language. On our note page, we had all these different figures of speech. We placed 4 of them so far. We had alliteration. That's when words repeat the first sound over and over. A lot of times in songs, remember we had a lot of examples from songs that have alliteration. Some people think of these as tongue twisters for alliteration, the same first sounds over and over. Onomatopoeia, those words that are sound words, they imitate or describe sounds. And we had similes, that's when you compare two things using those 2 key words, like or as. And then metaphors, they also compare 2 things, but they don't use a like or as. And they compare 2 things in at least one way. Those are metaphors. So now we move on to our 5th, if you can believe it, figure of speech. And just like we had with onomatopoeia, this is one of those long, mouthful kind of words. Let's try saying this. It's personification. Personification. Try saying that on 3 together with your class. Ready? Personification. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. Once you mute your mic, then like we've done before, even though your mic is muted, say it out loud to yourself now, over and over. Personification. Personification. Personification, a lot of syllables. Now that we've practiced saying the word personification, let's find out what is personification.
Take a look at this tree. When the tree branches hit the window, someone can describe this scene like this. What about when a kite gets stuck in the tree? What about when the wind blows its branches? In each example, the tree acts like a person. This is personification. Personification gives human qualities to non-human things.
You just saw the definition for personification. Personification is when you give human qualities to non-human things. So like animals or objects, and you give them human qualities, having them act or say things like they're people, even though they're not people. You give them these human qualities.
Oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woo-woo!
So that was one example of personification where they gave human qualities to a camel. That was from a commercial a while ago. And you see this all the time. Personification is used a lot in stories or in books or in movies. There's all kinds of personification where they take objects or animals and they give them human qualities. So make sure you've taken a second here, maybe pause so you write this on your post-it note. This is our 5th one, remember. In fact, I've had to put this onto another page, the back side of my figurative language page, because I just don't have enough room now for my 5th one.
Did the little piggy cry wee, wee, wee all the way home?
You're home.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Mrs. A.
That was more personification from a commercial as well, where the pig was acting like a person. But we can have objects acting like people as well. We can use personification in our everyday language and have something like, in this case, this boy is mopping the floor, And you see the literal. Remember, there's a difference with literal and figurative. Literal is just exactly what the words mean. Daniel used a mop to clean the floor. That's exactly what those words mean. He's mopping the floor. But if we added in some figurative language, and in this case, personification, Daniel and the mop danced across the floor. Well, Daniel can dance, but a mop cannot. So that's personification. Daniel and the mop danced across the floor. So there's another example.
This is just what the 8 layers needed.
Hey guys, sorry we're late.
Milk looks warm.
Finally got the whole gang together. Maple brown sugar, strawberry delight, blueberry muffin.
Yeah, a little family reunion.
Now, we're cereal here.
What? Just tone it down.
Enough said. Gotcha.
Yeah, safety first. Watch the whole grain.
Now that you've seen some examples of personification, you're going to go on and hear a story called The Worthless Penny. This story goes on and explains how a penny has been left in a pants pocket of this boy, and it's apparently very sad and lonely because it feels very worthless. So we're giving human qualities, human characteristics. The writer in this story is using personification. Once you're done listening to this story, you're going to go on to an assignment where you're going to imagine some other objects, and you're going to give them human-like qualities or characteristics. You're going to practice some personification of your own. All right. Well, good luck. After you listen to the story, go on to your assignment, and we will see you again tomorrow.